This opening kickoff from Matt Bosher. Thanks for having us home for Thanksgiving. Off we go with a line drive kick that Hill can't get his hands on. And let's meet the Traquan Smith, the receiver, was so good last week, as Michelle told you earlier. Alvin Kamara begins out of the gate. 23 on the opening run. 14 on that opening gain, and he has such versatility. Here he comes to the bottom of the screen, lined up as a receiver. And from the 43, the most accurate passer in the league, Breeze finds Dan Arnold. Tight.
Yellow lady, ready. Blue lady,
On second down, Kamara again to the 39-yard line.
Backers, so they're running directly at him, clearing them out.
The 39, Breeze throws complete to Michael Thomas, his favorite receiver. Some Hill checks in for the Saints for the first time tonight.
Ready, blue lady,
Second and 5, it's Mark Ingram. Former Heisman Trophy winner runs to the right, and Devontae Campbell. Second poorest unit on third down thus far this year in the league. Only Cincinnati worse. And they face 3rd and 7 here. For the pattern for Breeze in the middle, it's a first down with Thomas. Wait for his turn. They might be down 7-0 when he gets it. From the 28, here is Breeze with time. End zone shot. They are down. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown.
And Mike, they put him at the 3 spot in the slot, and he runs across the linebacker's face inside of DeMonte KZ. And we watched him and had a lot of success on it.
Play action just held the linebacker slightly, and Tommy Lee Lewis is so fast.
Will Lutz adds the extra. So many communities around the country helping those in need at this special time. Will Lutz kickoff will be a touchback. Matt Ryan and go against the 11 Saints defenders and 70,000 in this crowd tonight. First down run. Tevin Coleman to the left. Lost a yard. Second down, first throw. Ryan on the move. Julio in traffic. Those great hands, those red gloves of Julio. It's a little different from the first game, what we saw. We'll see as Atlanta notices that, if that's the trend tonight, how they adjust. First down, throw Julio. Broken up. Apple in. Jones to the sideline for 2nd and 10. It'll be Tevin Coleman. Nowhere to go.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 17. That penalty is declined. 3rd down.
And here is the New Orleans.
P.J. Williams, Florida State.
And all those DBs out there for 3rd and 10. And Ryan throws complete. Mohamed Sanu across midfield. And if Rutgers started his career with the Bengals, 3rd year with the Falcons. Couple of tight ends in for Atlanta. 1st and 10. Good opening drive for Ryan. Gonna load up. Shot for Sanu's open. And he brings it in to the 11-yard line. Do it.
Matt feels very confident in his offense and his weapons.
This is the area, though, the red zone. From the 11, Coleman popped outside. Not gonna happen. One of the coordinator, Dennis Allen, agrees with you. It's the best end in the league. 2nd and 15. 5 in the pattern for Ryan. Shot in the middle. Julio Jones, rarely targeted in the red zone. Gets
one-on-one. You got to go to him, right, Mike?
Ryan looked that way. Lost the ball. Still free. Bottom of the pile. We'll see if the Falcons got on it. Saints think they have it. They do. First sack for Williams, his 2nd year in the league. 2nd red zone turnover for the Falcons. You can't afford that against the Saints. Breeze back to work from the 13. Downfield incomplete. Desmond Trufant in at running back. And Breeze comes back to the 2009 Heisman winner. Will keep those legs churning and gain 5 before he's in Sean Payton, especially Breeze and the incredible numbers he has hit this season. 3rd and 4. Falcons rush 4, but Breeze has time. And he threw an interception. His 2nd of the year, DeMonte KZ comes up with it. Not ruled down. KZ's got blockers at the 20, inside the 10. KZ will score. From Chicago, got one at the end of the game in Detroit to get to 5, but now KZ gets his 6th after the rare turnover by both teams. Falcons Falcons get it back at the 39. And here is Ryan in the middle of the field. It's Sanu again.
To move toward the football. This should have been defensive pass interference, as Rodney said.
Ryan from the 23, going back to the air and just gets rid of it. They had that screen covered as Cameron Jordan. Second and 10. Coleman quickly. Not much there. That is Red rolling on this side. 21 points allowed last two games. Third and 9. Collapsing pocket. Ryan complete to Ridley. And the run of the year, 7 of them touchdowns. Tight formation at the 11. They run Coleman inside, crawls forward for 5.
Got man-to-man coverage, Eli Apple and Julio.
And Ridley lining up, releasing from the backfield. Ryan scanning, looking, nothing there. Chased, dropped the ball and got it back. Is in the backfield, into the left hip of Ryan on 3rd and 13. The pattern, Ryan throwing end zone for Jones, incomplete. Third oldest player in the league, a 32-yard field goal attempt. There's 3 games with a hamstring injury. Told me on the field before the game. It says you got Fallon, you got Seinfeld, you've got Bob Dylan. Tonight show coming up later on here on NBC. Matt Bosher with the kick, and Taysom Hill is going to hold on to it before this tomorrow.
Like 3-6, 3-6.
Saints leading 7-3. Taysom Hill back on the field as his third drive begins from the 25. Alvin Kamara, big run to start the game. 13 here.
Defense.
5-4.
He gets 13. Mark Ingram comes in. Ingram, patient, is cut back. And he'll gain 2 yards.
I can see Alvin Kamara in the slot. They're treating him like he's a wide receiver right now.
Second aim, Breeze lost the handle, which is rare. Saves it and pitches it, and Ingram able to run down the sideline for the first down. The Markets offense rolls 38 points a game, just under that. Highest scoring bunch in the league. Inside it is Ingram galloping through the hole to the 43-yard line. Falcons Saints on Thanksgiving night. Mike Tirico, Tony Dungy, Rodney Harrison, Michelle Tafoya on the field. 2nd and 5 to start the quarter. Breeze looking deep. It was covered, and he is sacked. Thrown was McClain, 99, not McKinley, 98. First sack for the veteran out of South Florida. Makes it 3rd and 11 for New Orleans. And a 3-man rush, and Breeze throwing in the middle. Michael Thomas caught it. And he has the yardage on the forward progress to the 37.
Desmond Trufant, he's just 13 yards off, just too far.
And they love play action shot plays here. Here's another one, and it's brought in, but not held on to by Benjamin Watson. Number 500 in terms of touchdowns for Drew Brees. Give inside with Alvin Kamara. He'll run to the 31-yard line. We have a penalty marker down. Falcons 8 coming back.
Holding. Offense. Number 75. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Interesting start to this team. Many think Breeze is the favorite to be the MVP this year. At the back end of the play clock on 2nd and 20. In the middle, Thomas hangs on. Didn't go down.
Receiver will go up and get it.
You saw that knee did come down. They marked it to the proper spot at the 34. So it's 3rd and 7. 5 in the pattern. Kamara gets the first down. So smooth.
It was a completion.
It's part of that accuracy with Breeze. Record setting pace. Ingram up the middle. Mark Ingram. 2nd and 1. Kamara as the fullback line, helping to lead the way to get the first down as he grabs their best player. And linebacker in the middle has been out most of the season. Kamara bouncing left, spinning, and brought down. Those receiver skills line them up as essentially receiver here. And Ingram runs up the middle. Inside the very top of the screen. Pitch already for the 2nd-year tight end out of Division III. 3rd and 2. Here he is. And the ball's broken.
He had his opportunity, Mike.
He did. In Atlanta, he's been on a roll here. He's only missed 1 this year. He's just from 22 yards. Thomas Morstead, the punter that New Orleans can give you. So that's pretty sweet. Lutz kicking. Marvin Hall going to watch it go over his head. How about some favorite?
Absolutely.
Rodney?
Potato salad.
Potato salad. For the 25, here is Ryan. Going to get into the hands of Julio on the end around. And Jones well played and strung, alluded to in that first quarter. 2nd and 9 for Ryan and the Falcons. And Matt Flush in trouble and will be brought down. The team that lost both of their starting guards this year. And that interior pressure and some twists have bothered Ryan. 3rd and 14. Matt's got time here. Takes that shot downfield. Lattimore blanket coverage right through the arms of Ridley. Sky by Ryan, too. A lot of contact as well. First punt of the game, it's Matt Bosher. Just gets it away. No flag as he goes down. Back at the 35-yard line, here comes Kamara. Got a step. But down to him from New Orleans, went to Jesuit High School, great high school in the area. Would love to have been in this game. So the Saints' 4th possession starts at the 42, and Kamara around
safeties right up the gut. They've been hit with injuries.
Look at it that way. It's remarkable they're 4 and 6, and they've been in other games as well. And oh, even more. Hit over the middle is the tight end.
After 15 years of playing, Mike, my knees still hurt a little bit.
Now you don't have everybody else felt when you hit them during your great career. Inside run with Ingram. And they'll get to the 40. It's more basic, so you communicate, and you're not running around with your hair on fire.
It's not like Atlanta is a very exotic team in the first place.
Breeze, pass for Thomas, incomplete, and that's an obvious flag. It's the first accepted penalty on the Falcons.
Pass interference. Defense, number 23. Penalty results in an automatic first down.
Oh, yeah, that's a pass interference. Yeah.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, come on.
To Kamara. Alvin Kamara on the right with a turn, a gain of a couple of yards.
Just play football. Ready. We waiting.
24 Breeze. Give it to Ingram inside for 4 to the 20. They play 3rd and 4, and they're going to run it with Kamara inside. First down to the 12-yard line.
Well, we're talking
Kamara and Ingram effective at the 12. First down New Orleans. And Breeze. Play action. End zone wide open for the walk-in touchdown.
It's like you talked about Austin Carr. He's in there like he's going to block. The safety looks in the backfield. He even fools the corner and just spins Alvin Kamara. You forget about Austin Carr.
Point Will Lutz adds it. So here are the Saints, NBC. 17-3, 14-point lead for the Saints. And
Calvin really had 3 touchdowns in their first meeting. He has to play better. He only has 1 catch for 11 yards.
Big drive for Matt Ryan and the Falcons. They'll start with play action shot in the middle, and it's caught by Julio. Atlanta has given themselves opportunities in this first half. They have not converted, getting it in close. High snap pulled down. In the belly of Coleman. 3 game in Atlanta. Second and 7. Try to establish a little bit on the ground. Coleman going to get to the outside. Cameron Jordan strung that out. You'll see that coming up. That block. The return from Katrina game in 2006. A moment I'll never forget. One of the loudest stadiums I've ever heard. Gleason's story, one to share. We'll do it at halftime. 3rd and 4 for Ryan. In trouble. Pocket collapses. And he is sacked.
That's who I'd go to.
If you don't get this in the Saints score before halftime, it might be ball game. 4th and 7. They're going to go for it. Ryan scrambling. Can he get there? Yes, he does. Put it in the left hand. To get in the left hand, get an extra yard. Take any doubt out of the equation. With a 44, with a $1:45 to go. Ryan, everything's covered deep. Comes underneath. And it's caught by the tight end Logan Paulson.
You got to get into the game, Mike.
2nd and 8. Ryan scans, comes back to the middle. We've seen that a lot from this offense this year. 3rd and 2. 5 in the pattern. Ryan's got the first down with Ito Smith at the 31-yard line. New Orleans has 4 of those in this first half. Final 25 seconds, and Ryan throws underneath Jones, using the speed. Julio across the 20. Ball is out, it's free, and the Saints recover. And there, gets one, and Breeze will just take a knee, take it to the locker room. Atlanta's been close and on the move, but
That was a little sarcasm right there, Mike. No, it's not. Yes, it was. Why are you laughing then?
I am not laughing. Those are our guys.
He's laughing, Chris.
All right, return here from Marvin Hall. First kickoff return opportunity of the night. Hall gets him blocking down the sideline. Will Lutz going to force him back inside. But good return by Hall. Good enough, which has been their story on big stages over the last year plus. After the 40-yard kick return, it is Tevin Coleman, desperate to get a run game going. It is not there, Shell. And to that point you made at the beginning, just 9 runs for the Falcons compared to 20, now 21 passes. Here's Calvin Ridley on the edge, but only 2 yards. It's A.J.
For making adjustments, Mike.
3rd and 10, pressure on. Ryan gets rid of it. Julio Jones, the open field, broke a tackle, but couldn't crawl to midfield.
He's tackling, so you got to play to win the game, as Herm Edwards would say.
Gonna empty it out. 5 wide receivers. 4th and 2, or else Breeze gets the ball in great field position. Ryan fires incomplete, not close. Yep, and he's going to line up at quarterback. And Breeze comes down here as a receiver.
You know what? If I'm the free safety, Mike, if I'm DeMonte KZ, I'm looking to pass because this guy can throw the ball down the field.
And here he is, stepping up in the pocket, now looking to take off, and he loses the football. Was he down is the question, and they say he was initially down. When you start counting special teams, it's even more. And no fooling him there, a loss of 3. And Breeze is back on his own side of midfield for 2nd and 13.
Ready. You ready? What's that?
And Breeze off the spot, still throws and completes it to Ingram, who tripped over the 45-yard line. Jones, that 4th down stop, reading the eyes of Ryan. The Atlanta defense trying to hold up. It's 3rd and 5. And Breeze off the hands of Michael Thomas. He tried to bring it down as Breeze
Likes it again. I'd look at Michael Thomas right here.
Hey, Mike, 5-9 right. 5-9 right.
I like Alvin Kamara.
You ready? Start. Hot. Ready. Here we go.
He's one-on-one against the rookie Oliver down at the bottom, Mike.
Hot.
no call, no play. Let's see.
They're going to let it go. Try to get him to jump.
They're on a pace for an NFL record. Morstead will drop the nose down, try to pin the Falcons inside the 10, and he will. Fair on NBC. Ryan and the Falcons take over from the 9. Julio Jones for 6 to the 15 with forward progress.
And he has 51 catches, so obviously he's good enough to make plays, Mike.
2nd and 4 here, Rodney. Pitch to Ito Smith out of the backfield from a couple hours down the road in Hattiesburg. It's Southern late in the first half.
Maybe this should be a quarterback sneak then.
3rd and 1. They're going to run it in the middle. Smith can't get there. See the spot. Away for the Falcons. Pretty good kick. Going to be 53 yards and caught at the 29. They want kick interference past Monday. NBCSports.com. Check that out. From the 30, Kamara left a yard. About 20 minutes outside of Atlanta in Norcross, Georgia. Here he is running against the Falcons and galloping. One step away from taking that.
Great athlete.
Ready. Blue 80. What's that?
The 41. Breeze at first look is covered. They get him to move. He puts it up and it's caught on the sideline by Watson. In New Orleans, watching the 9-1 Saints trying to get to 10-1 and join the Rams. Best records in the league. Saints have the head-to-head victory over LA. Kamara trying to bounce it to the outside and uses the great quickness to cut inside and gain 9 today, right? 2nd and 1. It's Ingram now. Ingram will spin, get out to the 25-yard line, and he'll pick up a Saints title at 37. Breeze doing it at 39, going up top, and it's caught by Dan Arnold for the touchdown.
Look at the look off all the way to the left. He comes all the way back right, Mike, and I told you about Dan Arnold, former wide receiver. They turned him into a tight end.
Yeah, he's on Sherrod Niesman, the nickelback, and just outruns him. This is a big man.
Peyton talked about his speed,
yes,
and you saw it on that play. He is fast.
First career touchdown for the second-year man from Wisconsin, Platteville. Give it to you again, folks. The Tottenham and Chelsea. Ready chasing Man City in the Premier League again this year. Will Lutz kick down 21. Marvin Hall took the last kickoff back 40 yards. This one he brings down 26. Fourth generation family ownership. Some shopping if you're in the quarter this weekend. Falcons need points, needed in a hurry. Austin Hooper, the tight end, will get a good gain on
intensity pickup by those players.
And with a lead, feast time. Ryan pulls it down, throws to Julio Jones, who grabs it at the 39-yard line. It's a turnover. Atlanta at every opportunity has not been able to gain momentum. Tevin Coleman runs to the edge.
These guys have played well.
Coach, they scored 37 points in the first game against these same guys.
Ryan retreating underneath, and is Ridley trying to get himself some space. And third and 2. Ryan. Deep shot.
And again, I still think this is where you go to Mohamed Sanu.
Austin Hooper got it. First down. Let's bring whistles. We'll use any method. Brian Hill has been in running back last couple of times. Jordan with their good pressure and the pass incomplete. Intended 12 runs. Not going to see many the rest of the way, but they'll try one here with Ito Smith. And Von Bell was here they come. Ryan's got space to step up. Now throws on the reset. Breaking free is Ridley. Can he score? Calvin Ridley inside the 5. It'll be first. Longest play of the game for either team. Falcons have to get it in the red zone. They'll get 4 cracks. Here from the 2, Ito Smith is the back. Saints pressure up the middle. Ryan will roll it and throw it. Back in the end zone, incomplete.
Offensive coordinator, you have to pass the ball to Julio Jones. He's man-to-man once again.
Well, there is up top, safety help in the alley. He looks that way, covered, comes back the other way in traffic. Incomplete. Lattimore got twisted to get it, and he couldn't. Third and goal. Try to run it, Ito Smith. Fourth down. He'll be at the bottom.
He's definitely getting doubled here.
Ryan looking the other way.
He's wide open.
Looking the other way. End zone touchdown, Ridley.
Side, and they're not going to let him beat them. So this is double coverage. Eli can sit outside him. Matt did a great job of just working, adjusting, finally finding the guy who was single.
And Ridley leads all rookies in the NFL. 8 touchdown catches now on the season. And the veteran Matt Bryant adds the extra point. So he had the organization, and of course, to the right, Arthur Blank, who built Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where the Super Bowl will be played. He's owned the Falcons team since 2002. Taysom Hill on the return, plows over Matt Bob. Completion percentage, getting completions when guys are covered. And that was a perfect example of that with the next-gen stats. Final play of this quarter will be Kamara with a run day here on NBC. Fourth quarter begins with a breeze pass that is complete to touchdowns. He did throw his second interception on the season in that first half. Third and 2. 5 in the pattern. Pass incomplete. He tried to get it.
Kirkwood here.
It's the rare 2-punt game for Thomas Morstead.
If you're the Falcons, you're definitely in this game.
There's a penalty marker down. Morstead could not keep it. All just affects where it is.
2 fouls on the play, both by the receiving team. Holding number 98. That penalty is declined. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced in the dead ball spot. Atlanta keeps the ball. First down.
Off their best drive of the night. Play fake to no one. Ryan gonna run it and get close to the first down. He's gonna be marked down at the 19. Leading rusher tonight, Matt Ryan. A run of 7 and a run of 9. He's got 2 for 16. Dennis Allen told us yesterday, Matt Ryan's an annoying scrambler. He doesn't scramble much, but when he does, it just annoys you. He's made a couple of plays with his feet here tonight. Now from the pocket, incomplete. He tried to get it to Sanu.
Mohamed Sanu has thrown some touchdowns, so alert for him in the passing game as well.
Sanu got them to a certain play. He's asking for the snap here. They get it off. Well, ruled just in time, and Sanu's going to run for the first down. This always gets under the skin of fullback. Drive stays going. 2.5 gone by in the fourth. And Ryan has the pass deflected in the air, and A.J. Klein comes up with the interception. Big folks in.
Ready.
You got to treat Alvin Kamara like he's a wide receiver now.
And it's Ingram with the carry inside. They'll take it to the 17-yard line. Hill here to take the direct snap. Little read, little keep. Little shoulder down, first down. Taysom Hill. Quarterback at BYU off injured. What a role he played. Here he is ready to throw. It's covered. He's scrambling. Hill chased, stays alive, tries to deliver the blow, and he's taken down at the 4-yard line. And all the stuff we can do with him, they're doing it this year. It's effective. Now the Hall of Fame quarterback Breeze gives to Kamara. And the Falcons are all over that as we get inside of 10 minutes. Oh, in the lefty of the backfield, Breeze has thrown 3 touchdowns tonight.
Mike.
Matched up against the linebacker.
Breeze goes, other side, Kirkwood, touchdown.
KZ is doing. He's 2 yards in the end zone. If you have man-to-man coverage, you got to come up here and challenge the guy. This is too easy. All he has to do is get in the end zone, turn around, and catch the ball. It has to be a lot more competitive than that, Coach, if you don't play man-to-man.
Yeah, they're just confused back there.
Will Lutz bangs in that extra point. What do they say? Bell team. Always so good in their communities, and Thanksgiving headlines and highlights that. Marvin Hall on the return for the Falcons, past Taysom Hill, and the other in coverage, and Will Lutz, the kicker, has to come out.
Before the season's over.
That's right, Tony. They signed Marshall a couple of weeks ago after Des Bryant was signed and tore his Achilles in the second practice he had with the Saints. Fire here by Ryan to Julio Jones.
To me, Mike,
Atlanta got it to 4-4 after the 1-4 start. Lost to the Browns coming out of their bye. Lost to the Cowboys. They set up this little floater that will go nowhere as Ridley tried to get.
For the life of me, they're just taking their time like they're up 3 scores.
They lost 7 on that last play. Empty backfield, getting everyone organized here on 2nd and 17.
Where's Mohamed Sanu at?
Blitz coming after Ryan, and the pass for Austin Hooper will draw a flag. 2nd and 17 turns into first down.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 56. The ball places on the foul. Automatic. First down.
I mean, if you're going to double cover Julio Jones, if Calvin Ridley's not coming up with big plays, Mohamed Sanu is the most obvious choice from the inside.
Here is Ito Smith, who gets knocked down. The baby who was born, Ito Smith, looked like Judge Ito, and
That's
there
a
you
true
have
story?
it.
it's stuck. Yes, that's a true story.
Wow.
2nd and 8. It's Austin Hooper. DeMario Davis penalized earlier. Gets the hit. Yeah, they don't get a lot of pub. A.J. Klein, Anzalone, Manti Te'o's been inactive. They say, you know, when it's a 2-back team, you'll see more Manti Te'o. There aren't a lot of 2-back teams in the league, and Anzalone stepped up his play in the middle.
This group has played very well.
Third and a half does it. With 5 rushing, Ryan is sacked by Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan got to get to the 39 to keep the ball.
There's a good chip.
And Ryan throws to Julio Jones. They got 13 and 9 more.
And that Ryan to complete that pass.
And I still want to see the Falcons go quicker. Again, you've got to score 3 times. It's not enough to score once.
The 30, pressure coming. Ryan is hit. Ball is out. And it is recovered with a flag down late. And Ryan took a lick from P.J. Williams. Pushing back.
Personal foul, chop block. Offense, number 25. 15-yard penalty, first down.
What would you have done, Coach?
Oh, I would have turned it down. Yeah, you want the 2nd and 20.
Take the 10 on the sack fumble, recovered by the Falcons. From the 40, fire it out quick to Justin Hardy. He's got some blockers, including Hooper on the side.
We got an experienced quarterback that played in the Super Bowl. Shouldn't be that hard.
3rd and 14, here comes that same pressure. It's picked up as Ryan keeps it alive for Ridley. He'll be tackled at the 30-yard line. And Matt Ryan is frustrated. He's trying to get his guys, the right guys, lined up and out there, and it's a personnel exchange. I love coming to games in the Dome. These fans don't quit on you.
You're going to hear them now. 4th down.
For the pattern. Pressure coming. Ryan up top. Caught. Ridley loses the football. And there's the night in one play. Popped out by last
3 or 4 weeks.
And that's what made him great last year. Pro Bowl Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Saints take over. Under 4 minutes left. Backed up inside their own 2-yard line. They run it off the goal line with Kamara for 4-6. So the Atlanta Falcons, Fred Gaudelli, Drew Esikoff, the entire team. We'll get you started with Football Night in America at 7 Eastern Time. Ingram runs to the left. Falcons take their 2nd timeout tonight in Minnesota. And hopefully they won't put up a picture of us to get us back, because we had nothing to do with it.
I'm not ashamed of my body.
3rd and 2. And it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dan Arnold.
Like that?
One of the times in the first 10 games and 3 here tonight. I can't say Atlanta's defense played great, but they gave them a chance in this game.
They really did.
49 on the kick, fair catch. Falcon ball at the 40. The NFL Network, and it's 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And we look forward to watching that. From the 41, Matt Ryan down 21. Swing to the side and pick up first down with Tevin Coleman to the Saints side, to the 47-yard line, the red zone.
Yeah, I just expected their offense to come out and really lead this team. I was just really surprised that Matt Ryan didn't play his best football. Your season's on the line. This is when you expect your best players to deliver.
Here is Sanu catching a pass for the first time since the first quarter. He'll take it to the 41-yard line. And it's the story of the season for Atlanta has been finish. They're close. Can they finish? And it was within each drive tonight that they couldn't finish, as opposed to the entirety of the game.
Did not finish those red zone drives.
It's complete to Julio, shy of the 30-yard line. Catch 10 for Jones, over 120 yards, but no touchdowns.
Yeah.
And not the plays when you needed them.
The best receivers in the league. Ryan throws. Austin Hooper able to hang on as Anzalone tackles him at the 19-yard line.
Game, they gave the Saints the ball. I really just thought that really set the tone. You don't give one of the best offenses in the league, especially Drew Brees, the ball first. Thought it really set the tone for the game.
Here is Ryan with a shot to Jones, who catches it at the 4-yard line. So technically that'll be well, that is worth staying up for. Seinfeld doing the monologue.
I wish I was him. Y'all still haven't fed me. I'm hungry.
Inside of 2 minutes, here's the pass incomplete, intended for Marvin Hall. It'll be second. You guys back in the studio on Sunday for Football Night in America before the Packers and the Vikings. Very important game, trying to keep pace with the Bears. Ryan underneath, and it's caught for the touchdown by Tevin Coleman. Touchdown reception number 5 on the season.
And it's just a little option route by Tevin Coleman. He goes out. They think he's going out to the flat. He comes back in, and Matt just throws it right between 2 defenders.
Second touchdown pass of the night for Ryan, who throws for 378 yards to this point. Bryant makes it a 14-point roots of the turducken and the turkey leg right here.
You think that's an easy choice?
Try this kick on the other side now.
There you go. Bounce it up high. At least you have a shot.
And guess who?
That's the best. Happy Thanksgiving to Coach Madden. There's so much a part of watching Thanksgiving over the years.
I remember them.
With the secondary.
Yeah, what a big game Thursday night. Saints at Dallas. They'll play Pittsburgh down the stretch, 2 against Carolina, so it does not get easy for New Orleans. We mentioned Atlanta at 4-7 could be a really hard road. They'd have to win out. Thing to watch here, their defense played well again. Do they have the best defense of these 3 elite offenses with Kansas City, the Rams, and the Saints?
They look like it tonight. They played with a lot of effort and energy and turning the ball over and getting it back for Drew Brees. They continue to play this hard. They're going to be tough to beat.
Don't sleep on those Cowboys. That defense is a real deal right there.
No quarterback meeting more often. Drew Brees and Matt Ryan for the 21st time, and Drew Brees wins it for the 13th time and gets the sweep this year.